Not enough of you people told me to stop, so here we go again. We're going to open another pack of Star Wars Attack of the Clones trading cards from 2002. Like I said in the other video, I did not like this movie at all, so I have no idea why I have these cards and why they've been sitting in a box for over 20 years. But here we go. So the first one was full of just scenes from the movie. I'm assuming that's what this is going to be too. They picked like really bad pictures too to kind of sell the movie, but here we are. All right, so the pack we have right now has Jesus on it. Oh wait, no, that's Ewan McGregor. I liked the Kenobi series that they did on Disney Plus. I thought that was pretty cool. All right, here we go. First one. Yoda, my favorite Star Wars character, but it was stupid to have him jumping around with a little lightsaber, doing parkour shit. I hated that scene, really bad. And this just says the oldest member of the Jedi Council. Yoda is a wise, cautious Jedi Master, and for more than 800 years, he has witnessed the government, commerce, and culture progress through the galaxy. Now, as the Republic disintegrates and growing sections of movements threatens stability, Yoda understands that the emergence of the dark side is clouding the Jedi's insight into these recent developments. That's the biggest fucking thing about these prequel movies, okay? I understand they want to try to make it a secret that who Palpatine is, or who the Emperor is and all that. But, like, the idea of clouding the Jedi's minds, more talk of that would have made dumb shit make sense, basically. And then it asks the questions like, how strong are they? Like, how far does it reach when they're on, Kashyyyk? Is it still working there? Like, I don't know. But Yoda is my favorite character in all of Star Wars because he's Lil, like me. So let's see what else we got in here. We've got the Jedi's Last Words, which is this here. ObiWan Kenobi, hello message through R2-D2, Anakin and Padme. Okay, wait. A horrified Padme and Anakin. Oh, okay, so this is at the end where he's kind of discovered what happened on Geonosis. I'm like trying to remember this movie now. I remember some things, but not enough. Okay. And sorry, his message was cut short. All right, yeah. So, again, going with the idea that these are, like, really poorly done pictures. Like, there's nothing exciting about that. You could have done something else with this and made it a bit more interesting and exciting. Let's see. Menace of the Dark Side. And this is the introduction of Christopher Lee as Count Dooku, who I really, really liked his character, only because it's Christopher Lee. He didn't really do anything, but it's just cool to have Christopher Lee in something. Let a Tusken child dragging a stick in the stand stumbles across the dead bodies of 2 Tusken guards and their grim murders. Anakin Skywalker, reacting to the death of his mother. He's no longer the wide-eyed galactic hero and Jedi apprentice, but a ruthless man overcome by his rage and hatred. Okay, but why, like... I don't remember Dooku being in that scene, though. I just remember Anakin being like, yo, I'm fucking killed a bunch of sand people, which is very racist, and like, what up? And she's all like, oh yeah, like, that's hot. I don't know. Again, George, hand off your projects to other people. See, I can't really say anything. There's a fucking problem with the internet and Star Wars. The best thing that ever happened to the internet and to YouTube people was the prequels. So, but you can't make any jokes because, like, fucking Red Letter Media has already done it. So now I'm, like, trying to think, because, the last thing you need is to ever be blamed for plagiarism. Rocked by laser blasts, and there's rocks in it because they're asteroids. This was kind of cool, where it would go, like, silent before the big explosion. And then Joss Whedon did something similar with, what's a show called? Firefly, because the movie was Serenity. But this is the Boba Fett fighting with with Obi-Wan Kenobi scene, which was kind of cool. You know, I liked the Geonosis scene, except for the cloning aliens looked exactly like the aliens in Steven Spielberg's AI. The Republican turmoil. The next card's great. You see this one. So this is where they're basically just like, hey, things are kind of fucked up, and we have a diminished use of the Force. And this would have been another place where you could have had, you know, more talk of Dooku, kind of his plan, and maybe someone in the, you know, they told the story of Darth Plagueis and all this shit. It's like, okay, well, what about maybe another time in the Old Republic where somebody was blocking their Jedi mind power shit, and then it would make a little bit more sense, right? So you got Mace Windu, you got Yoda, and you got the dude with the thumb head. This might be my new favorite one, Jar Jar in the Senate. There you go. Anyone can get voted to positions of high power. Jar Jar, Marjorie Taylor Greene, you know, doesn't matter. As long as stupid people keep voting, you're going to get problems like Jar Jar. So Jar Jar is now standing in for Senator Amidala on Coruscant, and yeah, so George Lucas would not let go. People hated Jar Jar in Phantom Menace. He's like, I don't fucking care, and he gave Jar Jar more power. And then the third one, he's like barely in it. And then the last one is Samuel L. Jackson as Mace Windu. But look at that. Is that purple? I guess it is kind of purple. It looks light. Because he had... I guess what I'm looking at, it looks light. Yeah. Mace is a diplomat by nature and seeks peaceful solutions. Okay. But he's a fierce and dangerous adversary. Yeah, Samuel L. Jackson got to be in Star Wars. And then he gets to be Nick Fury. And then he got eaten by a dinosaur in Jurassic Park. I used to always forget that he was in Jurassic Park. Yeah, so again, not super interesting. Trying to say things about Star Wars that other people haven't said. That ain't gonna fucking pan out for me. I'm not that smart or creative. But yeah, here's another pack of Star Wars trading cards. And again, well, this one is all right though. I might hold on to the Jar Jar and the Senate one. Do they have term limits in the Senate? Like, because I know like in episode 1, like ET's people are represented. I don't know. There's a lot. It's like Mayor McCheese. How was Mayor McCheese voted in? And does he have a term limit as well? And how does he get reelected knowing that the Hamburglar is still out there? You know, his administration's done nothing about it. I don't know, man. This was such a bad idea to do these videos. All right, one more pack and we're done. See ya.